Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for January 19th. We're looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair surged to the downside, broke previous areas of support, closed lower. Overall, this pair is moving to the downside. Look for, on a potential reversal, a move up to 83.04, possibly moving down to 81.19. Look for some resistance around 82.30. And look for some support around 81.75. Now the EURUSD, this pair moved to the upside, closed higher, closed above previous resistance. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high and hit resistance around 135.36, possibly moving down and hitting support around 133.15. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair continues to move to the upside. Biased is moving higher. However, it did form an inside bar, did not make a new high during today's session. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this. Look for this pair to potentially hit some resistance at 1.6060. Look for it to hit support around 158.75. Okay, now the US Swiss, this pair moved lower today. Closed lower, starting to move biased wise. Overall, long term moving sideways. Biased is slightly to the downside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0.9701, possibly as low as 0.9427. Look for some resistance around 0.9605, and look for some support around 0.9465. Alright, well, we don't have any significant news announcements for this next session. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, I'll give you an idea of what I'm looking at on the pound US dollar pair. This pair is consolidating down to a large degree, and you can draw some trend lines on that, or from that rather, and look for potential breakouts from these, looking for a take profit at different points along the way, depending on how many pips you want to get out and how long you want to stay in this trade. Here are some potential exits we have to the upside. We have a buy right now, grab about 10 pips, a very quick trade. Next area would be about 20 pips up, and then 30 to 32 pips. So looking anywhere on this buy, currently anyway, looking for a buy of about 10 pips profit, 20 or 30 pips. Now as you can see, as the trend line gets closer, a breakout would produce a little bit larger pip wise. If it takes a couple of 4-hour time frames to get there, that first segment's about 22 pips. So it can alter how much you get depending on when this trade is actually triggered. This one here, we're sitting at about 10 pips there, coming down to about 23 pips. So this is on the 4-hour time frame, just looking for this consolidation to break out at some point, so it can break out in either direction, either to the upside or the downside, and I want to take advantage of that. So that is what I'm looking at for this next session. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.